Hey, what's up YouTube, man? I'm back with another review. Check it out. I got two sets of wireless earbuds here. Well, one is Bluetooth earbuds with a wire. Let me see here. So you just drape them around your neck and plug them into your ears. I still call these wireless. And then I got one true pair of wireless earbuds, like true wireless earbuds. Hey, I've tested them both out more than once, and here's my conclusion. I tried these wireless earbuds right here. So this is the Syllabus, I think it's Syllabus, no, Syllable wireless earbuds. Let me just disrespect this package right here. Just open it up because I've already sealed it back up for a proper unboxing. All right, so in the box you get some replacement ear tips right here. You got your ear tips, which are just the solid ear tips that look just like that. Then you got the kind of wing attachment that you can put on there. That way you can kind of tuck it in your ear. So those both actually go on here. It looks like, yeah, both of them go on there. And I've already got the set on here that actually matches my ear size. So you put these on, and they're actually built fairly well. I don't have anything to complain about as far as build quality. Nice big control module right here with your power button and a volume up and down. You got a mic and everything on there, so you can use these to talk on. You put them in, and they are very comfortable. You put them in, and even though they have a fairly large size as far as the earbud is concerned, they are actually very comfortable and lightweight. You will probably forget these are in your ear unless you can feel this on the back of your neck. So everything works great as far as, you know, the way they feel and the way they're constructed. The sound is where I run into trouble though on these. Let me put these to the side. So while these sound great, are they magnetic? No, they're not magnetic. The sound leaves a lot to be desired. First of all, the volume, the max volume on these is extremely low. You can get good sound out of here. I can tell the sound is actually pretty good. They're definitely just a step up from your, let's say the ones that come with your phone, as far as like the Samsung and probably Apple. Well, I don't know, the Apple ones. I don't know if they pack a lot of bass or not. I've never really heard them, but I would compare these to as far as sound goes, I would compare these to your standard set of headphones that come with your phone as far as sound quality goes. But it's just not loud enough. You put it on max volume on the earbuds itself, and then you crank up your phone, you're still not gonna get enough volume. Now these earbuds do seal up your ear good, so the sound is actually blocked out and isolated. So you can get a good seal in your ear, and so you can actually hear the music very well, even in, you know, an outdoor environment where you're running or something like that. But you will want more volume just because they're earbuds, man. If you're gonna be working out, you wanna jam. And these do not provide the jam. Like if you want to go into full-on beast mode while you're working out, it's not going to get you there. All you're doing is hearing music right here. And it's good music. It sounds pretty good. It's just that it is not loud enough. Okay, but they get a 5-star as far as build quality and everything else. It's just there's not enough volume here on these earbuds. So let's put these to the side because that is enough of that. Now this is the star of the show. This is the Syllable, I think it's, what is it? Syllable D900 true wireless earbuds. Let's go ahead and open these up. Not much in the box here. Oh, they're actually charging. I can see the LEDs on. You got your USB charging cable. This is USB, yeah, micro USB charging cable. You got your different sizes of earbuds there, and then you have a black drawstring velvet bag you can put them in. But let me just bring this out. Oh man, this instruction manual. All right. So this is a real thick instruction manual, man, but it's just different languages. So don't be intimidated by it. Each instruction set is probably about 4 pages long. Well, let's put these here because these are actually pretty easy to operate. If you can see already, the blue LED lights are actually on. So this is the charging case right here. It's magnetically closed and locked. And once you close it, it actually starts charging the headphones. I love the case, love the build quality of these things. Let me just bring up the case for a second here. You got a little Syllable branding right here. You got your 4 LEDs to let you know they're charged. You got 2 pins per ear. You got 2 pins per earbud here, And everything about this box is nice. You got your USB, micro USB charging port right there. And I really do like the box. It might be a little big as far as like travel goes, but you know, it is what it is. This will get you that extra charge that you need. I think you get about 2 hours per charge on these things. But this is supposed to charge them up pretty quick, where you have a couple of minutes and then you got maybe another 2 hours of charge. Like you charge it for about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. It gives you about 2 hours worth of charge on here. So the charging dock is awesome. Grade A, I give it a plus. Now let's go to the earbuds. I'm just gonna put one in my hand because they're both identical. Where do I want to start with these? Let's start with construction. Construction, I think, is very nice. Extremely lightweight. When I put these in my ears, man, you just don't know they're there. So I could see how you can leave these in your ear and just completely forget, and then all of a sudden the phone rings. You're like, whoa, what the? Because you forgot this was in your ear. I don't think they're very losable. I mean, it depends on how careless you are. These actually are pretty good size in my opinion, so I don't see how you would be losing these. But as far as build quality, they definitely get a plus. This little, where you see these 3 dots right here, that's the Syllable brand, the logo, but it's also a button. So you just tap that button and that's where you get your functions. Now let's move on to functions. Okay, so you have, it's basically one touch and a push and hold to turn them both on, and they automatically sync up with each other. You actually turn one on first. I believe it's the left. You turn the left on and then you turn the right on. They sync up with each other and they actually do sync really well. There's no delay in each ear. I've actually tried a YouTube video in here. I didn't experience any latency. But as far as function goes, that's it. It's basically on and off and pairing. You can repair these if you need to. Let me see here. You got your 2 pins for your 2 little pins for your charging station. And on the left, yeah, it is the left. So when you get calls, it does not come through in stereo. It's only in the left ear you're gonna hear that phone call. Now these earbuds, these detachable earbuds, I do not like, I'll tell you that right now. They're at a crazy little angle. I don't know if you can see that right there. Let me see. All right, let it focus. Focus. All right, so you see that angle right there? I see why they come up with that design. I can understand, but I would rather them go with a traditional bubbly design like they did here, which are standard, you know, earbud kind of design, because these actually create a good seal into your ear. Whereas these don't create a seal. You have to push them in and you still, you know, they're gonna come back out. But they don't create a good seal. And just like the other ones, they do not produce a lot of volume, and you can't even adjust the volume in these. So that's what kind of upsets me about this, is that you can't adjust them. You cannot adjust the volume in these, and they're just not loud at all. So if you plan on taking these outside, if you plan on just listening to them, I don't know, in a quiet room, you're good to go. But if you take these outside, you're not gonna be able to hear your music. You're gonna be highly annoyed. They will stay in your ear though. They don't fall out if you're running or anything like that, but you just can't hear them if you're in a noisy environment. If you take these out running or to the gym, you're done. You're gonna be listening to what's going on outside. So as far as the ear tips are concerned, they should definitely revise that to just go back to the standard, you know, bubbly earbud covers that all their other headphones have. Now let's talk about the sound out of these. Now these are about the same standard, like I said, as your standard earphones that would come with your phone. And I mean, that's not a bad thing. The ones that come with your phone are actually pretty good, especially the older Samsung model phones. Those earbuds are really good. I actually use those as my wired earbuds, like that I carry around. So that's actually a pretty good sound. These actually do pack quite a bit of bass, but it's actually taken away by the fact that you can't hear them. So if you push them in real good, you'll hear that bass and you'll hear that sound. However, as soon as you let them go, you're not gonna hear very much music. It's just loud, you know, kind of tinny music. I don't know any better way to describe it. It's just that they do not get loud, and the fact that they do not seal up the ear, you're not gonna get great sound out of these, even though they are actually producing a pretty good sound. Now this is where I get into some constructive criticism for these headphones, because I would like to see a second version of these come out with improvements. Now I know you only got a little bit of space to work with, right? Because these are so small. But I've actually watched a lot of reviews on these headphones, and because I thought my set was just jacked up, but everybody says basically the same thing. They're not that loud, and there's some features that should be missing. So first off, I want the old school design of the ear tip right here. So that round, circular, bubbly ear cup or earbud tip that's gonna go in there and seal up my ear. Second, is it possible to maybe do a touch or a rocker with volume control? Let's have some volume control in here. And for crying out loud, let's have some volume for that volume control. I would love to see that. The wings, they're fine. You can keep those on there. That kind of helps it stay in there. But everything else I do like about these headphones as far as build quality and stuff, it's just that they do lack sound. But that gets me into another thing that I'm kind of upset about. As I was watching reviews, let me just seal the deal on these. So right now, I'm not sure I would recommend these headphones to anybody, being that I think you're going to be disappointed in the sound and as far as the loudness in both of these headsets. As far as build quality, they got a win here. I mean, if you could just find some way to change these out to the regular kind, if you can find something that fit, or I don't know what you're gonna do. But the build quality is definitely there for both of these, especially in the price bracket. I think you're getting a lot for your money as far as build goes. Now, as far as sound quality, it leaves a lot to be desired because it's just not amped up loud enough. And of course, they should sound a little bit better, being that they're Bluetooth headphones, and they should not sound right on par with the ones that come with your phone, especially since you're paying extra for it. Anyways, but that brings me to this other point, man. I've watched lots of reviews on these headphones in particular, and most everybody says the same thing. They're not that loud, and they disconnect, and it's a hassle to kind of reconnect them. I didn't have the disconnecting problem. Well, I did have the right one cutting in and out a couple of times. I think it was just because I was playing with it and I was covering it up so much that it just had no choice but to disconnect. But as soon as I removed my hand, it was connected again on its own. I never had to pair them back up. So that wasn't an issue with me, I would say. But it's like I said, everybody says the same thing. If you check Unbox Therapy, he does a great review on these, and a couple of other guys, a couple of smaller YouTube channels. But there's one channel in particular that I'm really upset about. This guy reviewed these headphones, man, and I am furious because he sticks them in his ear and he says, "Whoa, they're so loud." Then he puts it up to the microphone and he's acting like these things are so loud and they have so much bass. And I mean, he's really pumping these things up, man. And I don't understand why, because it's not like he made them. It's not, so it doesn't hurt my feelings if you don't buy them. Yeah, so, I mean, it's like, why? Why would he, I hate to call somebody out and call him a liar, but the dude straight up lied, man. Because I've been using these headphones. I've been trying to like them because they're really nice. It's just that they do not produce enough sound. And for him to get on there and say, "Oh, wow." I mean, you should have saw his reaction. It was like, "Oh, wow, they're so loud. It startled me." He literally said, "It startled me." And then he holds it up to the microphone. I'm like, dude, for real? Like, I got these in my hand and that's not cool what you're doing. So I don't know. I just felt the need to put that out there because, you guys look at reviews and you guys pretty much trust us to give you the real deal on what we think. And, some of us you respect a little bit more than others as far as our opinions. But I got to give you a real hard opinion on these, man. I'm just telling you what's up. Build quality is great. Sound quality is subpar. For the price, if you really need some true wireless headbuds, go for it, man. But I'm telling you right now, you're not going to be happy with that amount of volume, unless all the rest of us got defective sets where the volume ain't that loud, and this one guy got the right ones and they were just ultra loud. I guess I could see that happening too, but I don't know. Anyways, I ain't no expert in this kind of stuff. Definitely no audiophile. I just like loud, bassy music. Anyways, before I get out of here, y'all go ahead and tap on that like button and smash on that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all at the next one.